Hey, welcome to the what?
Go. UFC 275 is coming up, and I got a lot to say about this.
Yeah, buddy.
So are they charging us the same high price gas prices for this card? Is that what they're doing?
You know they is, man. You know they is. Teixeira should not be the main event fight. That's all I'm gonna say. It should be Shevchenko because I feel like her name pulls more weight, but I understand why they did it.
Because he's a big dude. And it's the 205 belt. They got to put some respect on his name. So
I understand that. No. The reason why they did it was because they feel like Shevchenko is going to run through her opponent, and the Teixeira fight might be a little bit better. I'm just saying in general. The odds say that Shevchenko should run through. I don't care what you're talking about. Shevchenko should run through her.
Is going to give her the biggest contest. Okay. Anyway, Glover Teixeira versus Jiri. Okay. I'm there. I don't know if Glover gets out of it. Glover set a hard date for his retirement. So I like the way he worded that. He said, man, I ain't going to wait till after the fight to figure out what I'm going to do. I'm going to tell you right now what I'm going to do. I'm going to go out there and I'm going to do my thing. And then after this year, it don't matter. I'm good. He ain't got nothing else to accomplish in my book. Valentina Shevchenko versus Talia Santos. You got Weili Zhang versus Joanna Jędrzejczyk is the only thing that makes this card interesting. To the point where you charge us for this card and we are going to pay you money. Tell me I'm wrong.
True. Hey,
when they didn't have this fight, we looked at it before this fight was up there, and what'd you say?
That's some bullshit. But look though, that's my exact words. You paying $70-something for two fights that one's gonna be a run through and the other one's gonna be a old versus new. But look though, I really feel like before we get further into this topic right here, I feel like the Teixeira fight should be third. I'm just saying. Zhang versus
they not gonna put Glover Teixeira versus Jiri for the belt.
I just feel like it should be third. Man. I just
there's a precedence for it. There's a precedence for it.
I mean,
Conor McGregor fought a 5-round main event with no belt on the line over a championship fight. So
hey,
there's a precedence for it. So
man, I'm just saying,
you might be right.
I don't think they're gonna get the butts in the seats for this card like they did in other cards because I don't feel like the weight of the names on this card pulls as much. But I still think it's going to be interesting because the cards that I feel like not going to be as good are going to be the cards that actually stun me. So Teixeira comes out, does some amazing thing. He's young again for like 2 minutes, and then he starts throwing some things. Shevchenko gets into a brawl fight where her face starts puff up. And Zhang versus Joanna is just one of those brawling matches from first to third where he's like, oh my goodness, this is great. So it might be one of those, man. It might be one of those, but I don't know because
I'm not buying any of that.
Never know.
This is what makes me mad about this card. And I apologize to Glover Teixeira for when I just said that just then. I said he 4-1, right? Floyd Mayweather just fought. He 45, and it wasn't even. I watched the highlights. It wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad for a 45-year-old dude. But listen, you got 3 fights at the top before you possibly. We're talking our mainstream kind of casual fan before we get to somebody that we possibly don't know. Okay, 3 fights.
Yeah.
But they charging us as if it's 10 fights. Now, let me present to you exhibit number B. This is UFC 194. Okay. We had to pay for this one too. Now, in retrospect, we knew these people before the card happened. Because there was one time, like back, remember we brought up UFC 100.
Is that Covington on the prelims?
On the prelims, cuz. Are you ready for this? Jose Aldo versus Conor McGregor. Chris Weidman, Luke Rockhold. Jacare Souza versus Yoel Romero. Damian Maia, Gunnar Nelson. Max Holloway, Jeremy Stevens. That's the main card. You got Uriah Faber, Kobe Covington, Tisha Torres, Kevin Lee, Santos, who else? Court McGee.
Your daddy.
Your greasy grandmama. Look, you got these people on the prelims, right? This is what we paying for. This is what made me so mad about these cards moving forward. Is like, we got 3 fights before I mention a name. I'd say you're a casual UFC fan. Before I mention a name and you go, who?
True.
Right.
There's a lot of fighters on this.
I told you Uriah Faber on this card. You're like, oh, he on the main card. Now he on the prelims. You know, back in the day, Kofi Covington was coming into his own, still on the prelims during that time too. He was just about to get cut. I think this is before the filthy Brazilian remarks. so maybe it was warranted that he was on the prelim. But in looking back at it in retrospect, man, this is what we used to pay for, right?
And we used to play like $40.
Yeah. But now we get 3 fights. We got 3 fights, Bob. Do you know, I ain't even gonna butcher these names, man. You know Steve Garcia?
Who that?
See, there you have it. Hey, Jake Matthews is fighting. No, I say that and you're gonna say, who? So never mind. Moving along.